Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's taking no chances there. Kamavinga. Best! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Here's a chance! Mbappe! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Odo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Brilliantly cut out. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pele. Cafu. And it's Gullit. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mbappe surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't...
And the shot! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's gone for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele quietly revving up. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lam Searching pass he's played there. And this is Hullet. Looking to go deep. He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Lahm. That's Vieira. And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! First blood drawn.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Pele proves just a little bit too... And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's on it, can he get... Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rice. That's good play. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising, and he's certainly onside here. And now they can clear their lines. That's a nicely weighted pass. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the ball is out of play. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Great vision. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tepe have a free kick. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. He slings it in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Gustepe really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back.
Substitution.
Casemiro. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely aimed pass. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Steaming on goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness.
Terrific header. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Casemiro. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga. Kukçu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm.
Has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team.
And a chance! Otto is there to clear. Gustepe making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Lam. Lam powering forward here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway.
Added minute has been indicated.
Best. There will be 4 extra minutes.
Such good technique.
Now it's Saka. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the 2 wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
He has found a way through.
Well played and well cleared.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Donatoni. Massaro. And the shot! And he shoots!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's played it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit.
Van Basten.
Who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Van Basten.
Pokes it out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's nice. Now that looks a decent... And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Vieira. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and...
Rummenigge! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Van Dijk gets it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's away! And this is Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Bellingham.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And Adams. Serginho. Looking for the run. Baggio picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, this is a terrific run. Baggio goes on a charge down the left. Tries to dink it through. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, what has happened here?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Adams. And Donatoni. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself...
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Vieira.
Cafu. And it's Rice. And it's Lam. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super ball. Produces a cross. He's having a shot! Magnificent from Massaro! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole great chance! And he's heaved it away. Donatoni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Van Basten. And this is Roberto Baggio. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lam. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Baggio. That's a delicate pass. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play where the match...
Shoots! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Half an hour gone in the second half. So what can they make of this? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cafu. Arsenal finding their passes. Bellingham. Massaro.
That was lovely, that.
That is a brilliant interception.
Massaro really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Van Basten.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Howson spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That ball looks a good one. Carla. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's superb. And it's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Played in. Maldini tries to clear. Messi. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating Asensio! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
Cleared away. Played out to the left flank. Plays it across. And that should get the job done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Pelé. And it's Lam. A lot of space ahead of him. Turns and goes back. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. Inzaghi. Now it's Torres. He shifted it to the flank. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Lam. Lam. Good, strong midfield running here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bojan. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Saliba. And it's Lam. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
the shot! And it's a goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Big chance, corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Zanetti.
Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rice. Cafu.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Inzaghi. Fernando Torres. Nice he's tried one! That was mighty close. Some really good ball movement. Pelé. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Zanetti.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Clipped into space. Oh, well played, well played. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Bojan. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Filippo Inzaghi. He's through here. And he's in on goal. It's Inzaghi! And he opts to go forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the...
He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Cafu. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good take in a good area. That has been knocked clear. Opts to play it back, and that is expertly dealt with. De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Asensio. Showing great feet there. Played in by Marco Asensio. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and that's played in low. And that was very necessary. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's good play from him.
Bojan. And a goal kick. Rice. Cafu.
The attendance to
Spread it left.
62,000.
Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone direct. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Zanetti.
Raul. And it's Bojan. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
De Bruyne. Now Bojan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Shevchenko. Number 11.
Now it's Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball.
Number 25. Dola. Number 7. Kaplan.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Torres. Bojan Krkić was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes short and sharp. Chiellini. Maldini calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking here to chip it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kaka. And it's Kaka. Cafu delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard cuts it out. That's headed upfield. Five minutes left on the clock. Solar. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot. And it's in. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chance for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Bruyne. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Tries to play it through. Kaka. Lahm. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Brilliantly cut out. The most accurate pass. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And here's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's neat. He's having a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
But he's forced to go back. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
And it's Ronaldinho. And it's played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're on him in a flash. Serginho will not... Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Hullet. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tchouaméni tries to clear. Prachuap have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No, it's not getting there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Raul. And that's gone loose. That has not gone well. It's Ronaldinho! No goals as yet. Cafu. Vieira. Pele. And it's Lahm. Mbappe. And a chance! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. Pele receives it in a good position. Pele! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. Crosses it in here. Chouameni.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Arsenal finding their passes. Passes short and sharp. And it's Lam. Oh, such a clever touch. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho tries to play it through. Albert
There will
Ferrer.
be 1 minute added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Van der Vaart! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please welcome our players,
Yeah, on the
everyone.
face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. He's on it, can he? It's Pele! Albert Ferrer. Van der Vaart.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks across. Van der Vaart! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Chiellini getting this one clear. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Gullit. That is good alertness. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Lam. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good read, needed to be.
The attendance for this match was
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
60,332.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Mbappe. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 2 then.
Mbappe. Number 15. Gullit. Number 8. Pele. Number 13. Cafu. Number 6. Now. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 21. Shevchenko. Number 10. Bergkamp. 77.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 14, Morgan Rogers.
Spread it left. Van der Vaart. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Van der Vaart. It's Albert Ferrer. And it's Belletti. Knocks it into space. Takes on his marker. And this is real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maldini with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Mignon is there, and he can get that just about within shooting range. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Just eases him off the ball. Shevchenko. Bergkamp. Bergkamp. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Arsenal have their third corner. He's having a go! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Maldini.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ronaldinho. Good ball over the top. This looks promising. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Prachuap really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? Vieira does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Shevchenko, spread out to the left. He's got away. Ronaldinho. Albert Ferrer. Chance here to counter. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Decent chance!
And smartly reclaimed. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Pull it. Knocks it into space.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Scholes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stoichkov! Vieira.
Arsenal still without a single shot on target.
Vieira.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet.
Stoichkov.
Owen. Tries to pass it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Davids. And it's Serginho. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pele.
Vieira.
Now it's Mbappe. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross needs... There's the header! Adams is there, and he can get that clear.
Stoichkov. Cafu. And it's Stoichkov.
Owen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pele quietly revving up. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rice. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Hullet. Serginho. And it's Davids. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Stoichkov really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen.
Cafu. for Stoichkov.
Cafu.
It's a promising position. Serginho's cross. Van Dijk can get it clear. Vieira. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Vieira. For Rice. Lovely pass, but can he finish? It's in! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
shoots! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Cafu. Pele. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
And Owen! Goal! Al Hilal! And the comeback is complete. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And it's Vieira. For Rice. Saliba.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Serginho. And it's Davids. Owen. Davids. Cafu gets a foot in here. Bullet. Rice. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bullet. He's on it, can he get away? Caught offside that time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Owen.
Al Hilal
Number
can
8.
now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 10,
Owen being applauded off here,
Stoichkov.
having made a
Coming on the
sizable
field,
contribution.
I think he's put in a good
22,
shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Number 2, Diogo Dallo. Substitution.
Adams, all the way back. And it's Dallo. Rice spots it and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Van Dijk. Now Saliba. Kaka. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. Davids.
Al Hilal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diogo Dallo looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kaka.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Messi. And it's Kaka. Well seen, saw that. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be...
Shapes to shoot! It's their first effort on goal.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Rashford. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Bojan. Lofted in. That's a decent clearance. There's the shot! Goal! Flamengo! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already.
Rudiger. And Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. And it's Camavinga. Rashford. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Rashford providing an outlet. Oh no, what has happened here? Over to the left, back into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Rashford. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Massaro played out towards the right wing. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini. To Lahm. Vieira. And he was quick to react. Now it's Bojan. Massaro pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu. Very nearly half an hour gone here. This might spell danger. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rashford looking to add to his goal. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rashford. Played it early, climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Vieira.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Camavinga. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. He's onside. Decent chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
He's had a shot! He can get that clear. And it's Rice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Massaro shifted it to the flank. Camavinga. Rashford. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rice. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute
Camavinga.
added time.
Nice looking ball. And the ball is out of play. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was nowhere near his best. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello, attendees.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Vieira. Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Pelé. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Massaro. And this is Boyan. He's shifted, and Boyan! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he's gone looking for safety. He's on it. Can he get a Boyan? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rudiger. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Good take. Goes for a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Mbappe.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number
Flamengo
13,
take the lead.
Cafu. Number 6,
And that's put paid to a promising move.
number 8, Pelé. Coming on the field,
Now it's Shevchenko.
number 11, number
Kaká.
21, Shevchenko. Number
Has a
30,
shot!
Messi. Number 7.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Ligt. And it's Rashford. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rice. Vieira. Now it's Kaká. That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. Alexander-Arnold. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. Saliba. Good ball, good take. Shevchenko. Now it's Rashford. Chance here to counter. Oh, really good feet. Turns and goes back. Tries a deft little... There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
This looks promising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Kaká. Hangs in a cross.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header comes in! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
That's a sharp pass. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rashford. Header! It goes to show he is human after all. Kukçu wins the duel this time. Now it's Kaká. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. 4 extra minutes added on. He's cut it out. Messi. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
In progress.
And we're done. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but...